Once found primarily in western deserts and plains, coyotes have expanded their range across America, including urban and suburban neighborhoods.
In a 2020 report, the U.S. Department of Agriculture said coyotes can cause a variety of problems related to agriculture, personal property, human health, and safety. We take a closer look at coyotes on the prowl across America and what you can do to keep them away from your home. Noah Rourke lives in Pawleys Island, South Carolina, an area known for sun and surf, not coyotes.
It was a crazy experience, to be honest. I would have never thought that would happen.
Noah says a walk with his dog Gunner took a terrifying turn one night. Gunner was sniffing bushes about 20 feet away from Noah when he was suddenly attacked by a pack of coyotes.
I guess me running over there stomping and made him go off, but he was lucky.
Gunner needed several stitches on his chest and stomach, but Noah says he's doing much better now. The experts we spoke to say Gunner's run-in with a pack of coyotes is not uncommon. According to a January 2023 report on the website Wildlife Boss, there's as many as 4.7 million coyotes throughout the United States. Hawaii is the only state without coyotes. A November 2022 report by the U.S. Park Services says coyotes are relative newcomers to the eastern United States. By the 1970s, they were widespread along the East Coast.
Coyotes have been in the suburban and even in relatively urban areas as long as they've existed.
UNLV Life and Sciences professor Sean Neiswinter studies carnivores and has been monitoring coyote activity in Nevada for years. He says coyotes have adopted a suburban lifestyle because of the abundance of food. And while attacks are rare, they usually come against animals the coyote sees as smaller prey.
In general, they're not something that we should be concerned about unless we have small pets, small children, in which case a little supervision is usually sufficient.
Scottsdale, Arizona mom Kelly Piorzi knows all too well what can happen when you turn your back on a child for just a few seconds. A Ring security camera shows Kelly walking up the driveway of her home with her young son Brody a few steps behind. Watch closely as the coyote sneaks up and attacks the child just off screen.
My 21-month-old was walking behind me. Coyote came behind us, ran up towards him and bit his right arm. As soon as he bit his right arm, he started screaming and knocked him over.
This is a photo of the bite marks on the child's arm. Fortunately, his mom says Brody is physically okay.
They're hungry and they're aggressive. They've come at me without the dog.
Susie Webb, who also lives in Arizona, is dealing with her own coyote conundrum. Her neighbors captured video of a pack of coyotes walking on her backyard wall. Susie says these coyotes have eaten feral cats, pets, and even her garden fruit, washing it all down with a drink out of her pool. The experts we spoke to recommend making the coyotes as uncomfortable as possible to keep them away.
If it does scare you or if they are in your yard, we tell people to get an air horn. They're terribly afraid of loud noises, so that will help move them from the area. You know, they like to settle in places that are quieter, with less people.
Along with loud noises, Christy Chips Peters with Richmond, Virginia Animal Care and Control suggests driving coyotes away with hazing, which involves standing tall, waving your arms, or stomping your feet. If the coyote continues to approach, back away slowly and try to find shelter in a building or car. Most importantly, don't turn your back and run. She says this could trigger the coyote's natural instinct to attack.
We just tell people, leave them alone, don't feed them, stay far away. They're more scared of you than you are of them.
I'm so glad we watched that story so I know not to turn my back and run, because that would be my first instinct.
No doubt about it. Like, can we get out of here? But you should do other things. You said you thought you saw one the other day, right?
I think I did. Ooh. And it had the big ears, just like the one in the video.
All right. Well, now you know what to do.
Now I know.
All right. The expert we spoke to says he doesn't think coyotes' numbers have changed significantly. Rather, more sightings are being reported on social media.